Hey, good morning, everybody. What's up? Uh, I'm back. I'm back. I am back. I'm just playing around with my cam, and so what happened is I'm just trying to fill my coffee. Okay. Very good morning. Very good morning to people all around the world. I'm Nandesh from a third world country called India. So India is a third world country. Indian population are all abnormal population. Okay, very abnormal people. They don't they don't fit into modern day world at all. Okay, they do not know English. They are all third world country people. Indian females do not speak English. They don't know how to speak English. They don't have they don't know how to move their asses and go find a boyfriend. After 18 years of age, a female in India does not know how to move her ass, go find a boyfriend, have sex, live in, and start living a fucking life. A female in India does not know to do this because a female in India is a third world country female, an abnormal third world country female. Okay, so let me grab my coffee. The female population in India, right? I mean, we'll categorize female population of India into two categories: educated, uneducated. Okay, so a school dropout goes will until school dropout we call it as uneducated. Minimum of one bachelor's degree will categorize as um, educated. Okay, we'll go that way. We'll split the category of females in India. A female with minimum of one bachelor's degree. Okay, she is called educated. She falls into the category of educated female population. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is the educated female population of India. Okay, they do not know. They do not know fucking English. They don't speak fucking English. Number one. Okay, and these females, the educated population females in India, don't wear Western outfits. They wear abnormal third world country Indian outfits. The Indian female population with bachelor's minimum of bachelor's degree, who we categorize as educated population, do not know, sorry, do not wear bikini and thong very comfortably every single day. They don't wear it. So, an educated female population of India, whom I categorize as the ones with minimum of one bachelor's degree, minimum, a minimum of one bachelor's degree. Hope you understand English, right? A minimum means it need not necessarily be the moment you have one bachelor's degree, you are categorized as an educated female in India. That's my way of defining, and my books defines this is how I define an educated female in India. Okay, number one, if that female does not speak fucking English, she does not know to speak in English, or she is very hesitant to speak in English because rest of the India does not speak English, which is absolutely true and valid. But you gotta speak in English, right? They don't speak in English because these females tune according to what is happening around them, and they try to fit in. They try to fit into some somebody else's world. They don't create. They don't know how to create their own world. Okay, they don't speak fucking English. The ones who have a minimum of one bachelor's degree don't speak fucking English. That's number one complaint I have against the educated female population of India. Number two, the educated female population of India. How I have defined in my books, okay, I don't know about other people's books, in my books, okay. In my books, she does not wear Western outfits. So she does not have exposure to the first world countries. The females who have minimum of one bachelor's degree do not have exposure to first world countries and their outfits, and they do not buy them and they do not wear them. Instead, they fall back to the third world country way of dressing up, outfits and dressing up everything. Every outfit which is created by the third world country peoples or abnormal peoples, and their outfits came out of an abnormal way of thinking. Okay, so that's what it is. Number three is the educated female population in India. These fucking females, right? They don't wear bikini and thong very comfortably and get on a podcast and make a podcast. They don't know how to do that. They don't wear bikini and thong inside their home itself. Forget about forget about wearing outside the home. Okay, when they are indoors, they don't wear bikini and thongs and stay comfortably for the entire day with just bikini and thong and move around the house and do whatever they want to do. They don't do that. So that's a huge problem. That's a problem of restrictive upbringing, restrictive world, a world of restriction. So three complaints I've given you so far. First one is I'm I'm going by how I define my books. Okay, a female with minimum of one bachelor's degree defines is defined as an educated female in my books, in my fucking books. Okay, I don't care what the other books say. I don't come from other people's world. I create world. And in that, first complaint is these females who are so-called educated in my books do not speak fucking English because their brains are not tuned to create their own world. Their brains are tuned to fit into other people's world. The rest of India does not speak English. Okay, so they just go into that world of speaking whatever language they want, all these third world country languages. So that's my first problem. Second problem is the educated female population of India are not wearing Western outfits. Number one. So this point needs more explanation because these females are not using fucking computer and internet to go online and find how many first world countries are there in this world and what kind of outfits the females wear, how beautiful they look when they wear the outfits, and they don't know how to shop those outfits. Okay, these third world country idiots, right? They will keep on saying you should wear Indian outfits. These are abnormal fucking idiots. Okay, the Indian outfits were all abnormal outfits, which came out of abnormal way of thinking, and they called it an outfit. I can give you an example of that. Okay, we'll do that later. So I want females. Yeah, the second point is they don't wear Western outfits. The first world country outfits, they don't do that. They have to, which they're supposed to do, they're not doing. So, for example, they don't know how to explore what outfits as a female, what outfits do females in United States of America wear. So you got to find out everything, and then you got to shop accordingly. Or you bring that market into here, or you create those outfits in a brand over here, and then you push it in the market. They don't know how to do that. Okay, so the same way it goes with UK. What kind of outfits do females in UK wear, right? So what are these first world country outfits? And then you bring it into the market over here. Based on the weather, you spread it accordingly, and you'll do good business in India if you bring this up. The point here is they say that you got to make in India and sell India, right? That's what the problem. That's what the government says. The government does not say anything beyond that. If it's just make in India and sell India, you just study about the first world country outfits, pick up which you want, and you create a a market. You create a clothing industry which makes these kind of outfits, and then you push it in the market. Let the first world countries, if they feel that we are copying and bring it up here, let them claim copyrights, and then you go for a profit margin if they want to do that. So let them do it. Okay, let them go for copy. Let if they want, they feel that you have copied the outfits of first world countries and you have created that outfit or designed that outfit in India itself. Let them come to India and file a case and ask for copyright. And then you negotiate on table for a profit margin, because you could also say that, well, you could justify that I took a leaf out of a book from your first world country, which I agree to that. But I designed, I built this company, and I created these outfits, is what you could say. So if they're asking for a profit sharing, go for, I can give you a negotiator on the table just for taking a leaf out of your book from first world countries, for getting attracted to the outfits, and for me to go and design and build this outfit over here in India and push them in the market, is I'll give you a profit sharing margin. Put it on the court. Go in the court and do that. Okay. Give a 10 percentage. More than that, taking a leaf out of book does not require more than 10 percentage of profit share margin. Okay. So just give them 10 percentage. They'll take it. For copyrights, give them 10 percentage. Just for taking a leaf out of book from your first world country outfits. And you can justify that our country is a third world country. So outfits, our way of thinking is third world. So we got impressed with your first world country outfits, and we took a leaf out of a book from the book of your first world country outfits, and we built, designed everything from the scratch over here in India. So we cannot give you entire profit share margin. At max 5 percentage I can give you is what I should negotiate in the court. Okay, so this is the Western outfits thing. Point one is speak in English. Speak in fucking English. It does not matter if your neighbor speaks in Hindi, or your neighbor in your left speaks in fucking Hindi, a third world country Hindi, or your neighbor in your fucking right speaks another third world country called Tamil, and there's another neighbor opposite to you who speaks in a fucking third world country language called Kannada, or behind you there's a neighbor who speaks a third world country language called Malayalam. It does not matter all this. Okay, I can go like this on and on. So when you come into the category of educated population, you have to speak in English, because Indian languages are all languages belonging to several centuries back. These idiots did not progress. These idiots, right? They've never progressed with their language. Their language does not fit into 21st world century language itself. There are countries outside India who don't speak English, but these people, their languages have aligned with the first world countries, and they are very much their lifestyle, their way of thinking, living is matching to the first world countries. So they have at least figured it out something. Here in India, right? These idiots, the Indian language speaking idiots, right? Indian languages, all the Indian language, they are still living in some 14th, 15th century. Their languages, they have not progressed with their thinking, their mind, everything. You won't find a Tamil speaking female wearing bikini and having a boyfriend and walking on the streets of Madurai. You won't find that, right? That's because their language never grew. Their language did not develop. They did not develop the language, is what the better way to say it. These people, right, Tamil speaking community, they did not develop their language. They kept abusing the females. They kept abusing the male. This is the that 14th century language which was created some century, 14th or 4th century or whatever shit century. They keep doing. They just never progress with their language at all. They keep going back in the same world. They rotate on the one generation after say next generation keeps talking the same world. They think progress is earning money and buying stuff. Well, fuck off. I I can be the most intelligent person, and I know how to build $10 trillion company, and I would never build it at all. And I would sit and do a lot of research work. So there's a lot of difference. Okay, that's what. So we have to speak in English, because we have to hit these Indian language people idiots to progress. We have to make them think. We have to make them let them also go and find out and progress. Let them do it. Let them speak Indian language. I don't have a problem. My neighbor speaks Tamil in my right, or my neighbor in my left speaks Hindi, or my neighbor in my opposite speaks Kannada, or behind me speaks Malayalam. I don't have any fucking problem with that. Okay, I'll speak English. And these people, when I speak English, they get into an assumption that I come from the world of British. They think I'm a British. I'm a Brit, or they think I'm from Singapore, or they think I'm from Australia, or they think I'm from Canada, or they think I come from America. This is how their thinking is. I cannot help it. The other day there was a fight going on between me and some shop guys, because they thought I'm a British. I'm a Brit. That's what they told me openly. I'm a Brit, it seems. So they're telling me to uh, uh, go back to UK. because I'm speaking English, I'm wearing Western outfits. For them, it is a mismatch. For them, it is a complete mismatch. What they are seeing, what they thought India is, and what they are seeing is mismatching. They thought India will promote Indian outfits, right? I'm wearing Western outfits every day, right? So for them, they are feeling abused. They are feeling like the British have come back. So it's something like that. Who these people, the non-English speaking population here, right? They are thinking is like that. Anyways, we'll continue. The educated population of India have to speak in English. That's what I would recommend to do. If you are educated in my books, different as per the definition of my books, you got to speak in English because let the other people around you know it, fucking know it, that you are speaking in English. Let them know it. I don't care. I don't care either. And then, so first point is the female Indian female population with who are qualified as educated females. In my books, which mentions a minimum of one bachelor's degree. Get one bachelor's degree, you are an educated female in my books. Okay, so you gotta speak in English. Is what my expectations in my books is. Number two is you gotta wear Western outfits, the first world country outfits, not the third world country outfits. In my books, my definition, you have to wear bikini and thong at least indoors every single day, every fucking single day, very comfortably, without giving a shit to what who's inside your home. Just wear a fucking bikini swing top and a thong which shows your ass nicely, and then just live your life inside the home, at least indoors. Start there. You start there before you go outdoor to have a life where you want to wear a bikini swing top and thong in the streets of India. Three things is done, okay? Fourth point is females in India, right? I'm talking about educated females in India. You have to smell good. It is not an excuse. You have to figure out how to create that habit of smelling good. So you'll have to figure out, you have to do some study about deodorants and perfumes. Whatever is your budget, that's a different story. That's not my problem, okay? How do you go and find what, because you need to understand, okay, perfumes and deodorants is a world of smell. It's a world of aroma, okay? So you think that's a luxury? No. That smell has a lot of things to do with your sensors, okay? It's not really sensors of the sensors in your body. The, let's say you are attracted towards somebody or you're approaching somebody. That person will will the moment the smell of a deodorant hits that person, right? That person's sensors are getting activated. Okay, you got it right. In Shilpa Anando's staged relationship case, what she did is she was hugging me very tightly in my motorbike ride from OMR to Roypara every single day. Okay, now it does not stop here. So she told me only one thing very openly, that she was sniffing my shirt from behind. She hugging me very tightly in the motorbike ride. She's sniffing my shirt, and she told me that your deodorant smell is so good. I'm very attracted towards the deodorant smell. Is what she told me. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is the smell of a deodorant actually activates the sensors of the person whom you are approaching or whom you're attracted towards when you go near that person. It it really it really uh, does a lot of things. Okay, hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So as a female, excuse me, as a female, wait, excuse me one second. Okay, as a female, just make sure that, I mean, what my expectations are, not make sure that, what my expectations is, if you are an educated female, I will expect you in my books to make sure that you are spending a lot of time to first study about the deodorants in the market, the perfumes in the market, the different kind of smell, aroma, and everything which comes out of the perfume. And then what do you wear indoors? What do you wear outdoors? What do you wear on certain occasions? What do you wear in general? So you'll have to figure out every fucking thing. Okay. So my recommendation is, how I would put it is, when you're not going out to any parties, you can use deodorants when you're going out for parties, or very like very. important places, where special occasions or very important dates, put on some very nice perfumes. Because, okay, I'll put it the other way around. If you're just spending time for yourself in your home outdoors, deodorant is perfect. When you are trying to attract somebody in your life, let's say you're trying to attract me, then you have to play around with your deodorants and perfumes. Deodorants are lighter in smell, and the perfumes can get very strong. There are different kinds of tones of perfumes. Okay, it's how the kind of uh, perfumes which you wear, right? It actually activates your sensors. And if you're going to be my girlfriend, you're going to come near me, right? Your smell could sometimes be very strong for me, or sometimes it could be very pleasant for me. So it's the perfume will do a lot of tuning between you and me itself. Like before we, like the perfume and the deodorants can tune up the guy and the girl when they're trying to attract each other, or go ahead and talk to each other. It's the smell of a perfume itself could train them up, like tune them up to see, to do a ground reality check. Somebody, sometimes a female could wear a very strong perfumes, which her brain is her sensors are adapted. She's trained and her sensors are adapted to it. Okay, but she comes near me. For me, it could be too strong that I would may even faint because of. Yeah, okay. So the smell of these perfumes, right, can can make the other person faint. Sometimes it could work. It can make the other person faint, can make the other person to sleep, like put you sleep like just like that, a burst of sleep, or can make the other person uh, to shit in his pants. Yeah, you don't know. A smell itself can do a hell lot of things. Smell of a perfume, especially when you're trying to go near the guy, right? It can do a hell lot of it. Could It's just a chemical, right? And you're standing near the guy whom you're trying to attract. If that guy does not have the right body composition and everything right, that chemical which is coming into my sensors, let's say I have a wrong body composition or some wrong chemicals in my body, it'll start reacting and it'll do a lot of things to me. It's just not me, it's just how it works globally. Okay, so work on your perfumes to make sure you get the perfumes right. Okay, and then what else? um, okay, this looks better, so we could see the light actually. Damn, to get this angle right, it's crazy, right? Okay, so one, speaking in English. Second point is wearing Western outfits. Third point is wearing bikini and thong, at least to start with indoors. Have a habit of wearing bikini and thong indoors every single day, every fucking single day. It does